Larry d'Iberville, you're at the post. Barbara Lehman, you're at the post. Cornelius Crisphead, you're at the post. Charles Bronson, you're at the post. And ready to race for big cash prizes on television's favorite game show, Steeplechase. And here's our Grand Marshal on Steeplechase, Bob Wink.
Thank you, June and Joy. Oh, thank you, our lovely stable gals. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Steeplechase. And what a great day for racing it is. You all know how we play Steeplechase. Our contestants select a category. They answer a skill testing question. A correct answer gives them a roll on the dice, which in turn tells them how many spaces on our Steeplechase board they can move. And today they're riding for some fabulous prizes. But first, let's meet our contestants. In starting gate 1, Larry d'Iberville. Larry, it says here you were born in Paris, France.
Yeah, well, actually, mate, my folks moved us all over when I was 4, so I don't really recall anything.
You don't have any fond remembrances of Paris?
Just a big dog we had, but I'm a vegetarian. And
Okay, Larry, nice to have you with us. Starting gate 2, Barb Lehman. Barb?
Hello, Bob.
It says here you're a songwriter and part-time secretary. Songwriter, huh?
That's right, Bob. I really like music, and one day I hope to write the music to a very big movie starring Barbra Streisand and Elliot Gould, my 2 favorite actors. Or to write a big Broadway musical with lots of singers and dancers.
Well, that's just wonderful. Barb, thanks for coming on the show,
Thank
and good
you.
luck to you. Starting gate 3, Cornelius Crisphead.
That's correct.
Cornelius, what is the origin of that name?
I don't know, Bob.
Well, it says here you're in a very interesting line of work. Perhaps you could tell us about it.
That's correct. For the past 20 years now, I've been an employee of the Mattel Toy Company, where I set and design and style all the hair for the Barbie and Ken dolls, and of course, all their friends.
Oh, isn't that something?
Oh, very much.
What a fabulous line of work.
And I have a little gift for you, Bob. I took the liberty of making a Bob Wink doll with the hair on there.
A Bob Wink doll. Isn't that something?
For you.
Cornelius, thank you very much.
More than welcome.
Moving along to starting gate 4, Charles Bronson. And no relation, I take it, to the famous actor.
No, I wish. I wish I had his money.
Charles, has it been very difficult living with the same name as a famous actor?
No, well, yes, it was quite difficult in the late 60s, early 70s, when he was very popular. But since then, nothing. Nothing
I
else.
see. Okay, well, why don't we start the game? Johnny, tell everyone what our contestants will be playing for today on Steeplechase.
Lamps! 2 beautiful lamps that will adorn any fashionable living room suite. Yes, brighten up your living room with lamps from House of Lamps. They're the lamp people. And to set the perfect mood for your lamp needs, bulbs! Light bulbs in an array of colors and ranges from 25 to 100 watts. You set the mood for that special time of day and night with light bulbs from Bright Bulbs, the bulb people. Now the contestants are at the gate, and we'll be right back to play Steeplechase after these messages. And now back to Steeplechase and our Grand Marshal, Bob Wink.
Thank you, Johnny Ola. Okay, let's take a look at our categories for this first round. Our categories are Jewish homelands, famous whale novels, inventors of telephones, months ending in Vember, Christopher Cross, Latins named Fernando, enemies of the Sheriff of Nottingham, capitals of England, and leaning towers. And let's go right to starting gate number 1 and Larry d'Iberville.
Bob, I'll take, to start off here,
We have to move along,
to
Larry.
enemies of the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Enemies of the Sheriff of Nottingham. And here's the question. Errol Flynn portrayed perhaps the most famous enemy of the Sheriff of Nottingham in the 1938 classic Robin Hood. A few years later, he appeared frequently in a court of law on charges that involved Mr. Flynn, several young women, and his yacht. What was the name of the famous Hollywood attorney who successfully defended Mr. Flynn in these cases?
Jerry Giesler?
Jerry Giesler is correct. A correct answer for Larry d'Iberville. And Larry, let's see what you get on your roll of the dice. A 5 for Larry d'Iberville. In good shape. Larry, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's at the post. He's off. And and Larry d'Iberville in good shape to start the race. Let's move to starting gate number 2 and our songwriter, Barbara Lehman. Barb?
Well, since I'm a songwriter, Bob, I'll take Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross. Okay, Barb, this is a tricky one, a two-parter.
Oh, just my luck.
Listen carefully. Christopher Cross, now one of America's most popular bearded singer-songwriters, happens to share the last name of another famous American, Wilbur Lucius Cross, educator and in later years, politician. But prior to becoming the Democratic governor of Connecticut, Wilbur Lucius Cross wrote 2 novels. First, name these novels, and second, the years in which they were published.
Well, the first part is easy, Bob. The Life and Times of Lawrence Stern and the History of Henry Fielding.
That's part 1.
And the years in which they were published. Published or written?
Published, Barb. We really have to move along.
All right, let's see. The Life and Times of Lawrence Stern was published in 1918, and the History of Henry Fielding,
Hurry.
I'll have to take a guess. 1909.
1909 is correct. A correct answer for Barbara Lehman. And Barb, let's see what you get on the roll of the dice. Oh, a 1.
That was a two-parter, wasn't it,
Barb,
Bob?
that's too bad. Are you ready, Barb?
Well, I guess so, but yes.
Okay, she's at the post. Go. She's off. Okay, Larry and Barbara in good shape over there. Cornelius, I'm afraid the pressure is on here. What's it gonna be?
Well, I don't want to tip the answer, but I've always been a big fan of Italian cuisine. I'm going to take Leaning Towers.
Leaning Towers. Okay, listen carefully. One of the more famous Leaning Towers is found in the Italian province of Tuscany in north-central Italy, a town whose commercial and political power flourished during the Crusades. In fierce competition for possession of Corsica and Sardinia, however, this town was defeated by the Genoese in what famous 11th century naval battle? Cornelius, I need an answer.
Pisa?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cornelius. No, of course, the answer is the Battle of Meloria.
Yes.
The Battle of Meloria. I'm
correct.
sorry you didn't get that one. A giveaway question, Cornelius. Listen, you've been a good sport. Thanks for the doll. Let's say goodbye to Cornelius Criskhead. Charles, I think you're going to have to get into this game.
Well, it looks so easy at home. It doesn't matter.
We need a category, Charles.
Months ending in Vember.
Months ending in Vember. Listen carefully. There are 12 months in our calendar year. Only one ends in Vember. What is that month?
September.
Oh!
November!
I'm sorry, Charles. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. November, of course, is the correct answer on that one. I understand it's a tricky month to remember. November is. Charles Bronson, no relation to the actor. Thank you for being on Steeplechase, Charles. You've been a good sport. Let's say goodbye to Charles Bronson.
November!
A tough break for Charles Bronson. You know, that's unusual here on Steeplechase. 2 contestants disqualified. That should make for a very exciting race, however. So let's join Larry and Barbara at the track. Okay, Larry, Barbara, just the 2 of you, head to head. Are your mounts in place?
Yes, they are, Bob.
Then let the steeplechase begin. Go! They're neck and... Oh, Larry d'Iberville pulling ahead by 4 spaces. A good start for Larry d'Iberville. Oh, and our time is up. Larry, Barbara, you'll be back tomorrow?
Yes, we will, Bob.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, this is Bob Wink saying, may all your water hazards be small ones. Goodbye, everybody.
All the prizes for Steeplechase furnished by House of Lamps. Brighten your living room suite with lamps from House of Lamps, the lamp people. And Bright's Bulbs. You set the mood for the special time of day and night with light bulbs. From Bright's Bulbs, they're the bulb people. This is Johnny Ola.